Hello, my loves. Welcome back to Chemistry with Kismet Tarot. I'm Monica. Today we are diving into Aries energy. And I've been disseminating this information throughout all the signs. I'm going to kind of cut to the chase. Guys, my audio might be out. My video might be crappy quality. Like the lighting is not great. You guys can see my whole house. I'm at the point where I just don't care about the aesthetics. I care about the messages. I care about the wisdom. I care about the grace. I care about being the vessel because I'm incredibly sick. I have about 2 days left at home and I will be leaving for the hospital. My goal is to get me out of state to a better medical facility, to better medical treatment, to doctors that are not liars and cheaters. And I've been dealing with a lot. But I'm very, very sick. And I am doing everything I can to fight. And part of that includes me being here and filming and saying, these are things that don't matter to this game. We think the aesthetics matter. We think that all of these things, like I do my nails, I make sure everything is prettified. We think it matters. It doesn't. What matters is what we do here when we come together. This is a very intensive energy here. We're working with Pluto's soul lessons through the sign of Capricorn. And in the first couple of signs, I really did go into detail about all of these things, like all the reasons. And I realized, first of all the signs are connected. This is a progressive storyline. We're telling a story here. I don't know what it is because I'm doing it in the pieces that they come in the order in which Spirit led me. I know the core of it is Pluto wanting us to all understand. Number one, Pluto is a feminine. Number two, Pluto's sign-specific messages for us is she who walks in height and depth, healing the soul and collective debt. So Pluto is here as a generational planet to help heal collective debt, but we also heal our souls. Aries Pluto is moving through Capricorn. If you're in Aries rising, that means it's moving through your 10th house. This is where you come out into the world. This is a big place for you. Big energy for you. And I take the camera jump to be a confirmation. Aries, we got to talk. You guys have the most cards that came out. You have the most messages that came out. You have the most direct energy that came out. This is a no-nonsense energy coming from Pluto. So I'm going to go over the technical because that's what I do. We have the core energy cards. This is representing you. These are the 4 tarot cards. They represent critical points on the journey for Pluto. And it's designed to correlate metaphorically, energetically, with the critical points within the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, as a cardinal degree, has 2 critical degrees, the 13th and the 16th, that are dedicated to Capricorn itself. And then it carries the same additional 2 that every other planet or every other sign has. That is the 0 degree and the 29th degree. The 0 degree is the absolute beginning point. The 29th degree is the anaretic. It's a magical degree. It's a degree of death, a degree of transformation, a degree of change. We can look at it in a good or a bad light. It depends on each one of us. Now, I'm moving kind of fast in your energy. Your energy is moving kind of fast. So this is a bit hard for me. I'm also having a struggle bus kind of morning medically. It's been a tough morning for me. So I want to get into your core energies and we're just going to dive right in. We have the giveaway and the coyote. Now, this is an energy of what tricks of the trade are we working with here? When we think of the coyote energy, too often we think of the divine trickster, but the coyote energy is that one that goes, it looks like a trick. It looks like a trick. It's not a trick. This is not a trick. This is divine intervention. So my mom was out here. I called her and I said, Mom, there's not a lot that you can do to help my physical body. You can help my soul. You can help my heart. I want my favorite meal from when I was a child. And I want you to come on and I want you to make it for my family. I want you to bring my daughter with you because she's living with my brother right now. And I said, I want you to bring her home to me so that we can have more time together. And that's how I want my night to be. She came out on Thursday night. She made us all supper. She tried to leave. All of a sudden, her water pump went out in her car and her car overheated. She got as far as the train tracks and her car overheated. Couldn't go, couldn't leave. I said, Mom, you're being universed. This is how it works. You're not supposed to leave. Friday, I had my echo. It got moved up randomly. Midway through Thursday, right before she got here, my echo got moved to Friday. She wasn't supposed to be here for it. Suddenly she could. She sat through that echo with me. She got the numbers. And then all of a sudden we got results that we were told we wouldn't get until Monday because the cardiology was supposed to read it. But for some reason, some other doctor read it and decided he was going to give it as an official result. And the number that we took from that reading, from that actual scan that the machines calculated, was a completely different number than this guy read. He was falsifying my medical chart. My mom finally saw it so that she could understand what I deal with medically here, the crookedness of what I deal with medically here. So she could understand why I need help being able to decide when to go to the doctor, where to go, how to do this. Because the people that you're supposed to trust in the medical field in this area are killing their patients. And it's just a brutal truth. And I share this with you because it looks like divine trickery. It looks like it. But the real divine trickery was keeping my mom here so that I had an eyewitness to it outside of me, so that they can't use my emotions or my physicality as an argument against it. There was someone of sound mind that they cannot use against me because the Echo Tech had just gone through a family loss, and she was not emotionally prepared to be in that room either. My mother was. So the universe kept her here to make sure that I had somebody that was safe, that could help. That is what this is. The giveaway talks about sacrifice. We don't like sacrifice. Why don't we like sacrifice? Because we have this skewed perception of what sacrifice is. That's why I actually love the excerpt in this book. I don't usually like the book's stuff, but this one I love. And it might not even be this one, but it might be the actual sacrifice. But when I hear the giveaway, that's what I think. With sacrifice, it's about making something sacred. We give something up to make it sacred. It doesn't mean that we're saying, I'm going to sacrifice candy in order to lose weight. That concept, that ideation has no place in this. This is saying, I understand how precious this thing is to me. So I'm going to give it to the universe, and I'm going to ask the universe to sanctify it for me, to purify it, to cleanse it. And I trust in doing that the real trick that my mind is playing is that I lose it. Because when I give this up to the universe to sanctify and cleanse and purify it, the universe sees it as a sacrifice and gives it back to me because it is sacred. That which we hold sacred within our hearts and our souls are things that we can easily walk away from because we know that we're not walking away from them. We're giving them the opportunity for growth. I had to do that with my eldest daughter. And then I begged my mom to bring her home to me because she has been sanctified by the universe, by her gifts, by her journey. And what I had to do was sacrifice my role in that journey, knowing that I could not play a part. And it was impossible because I'm a mom. I am a mom and I don't give up on my children, ever. And so I had to learn what it meant to not give up on my child, but not be involved. And it was incredibly difficult. And she fucking rocked it, guys. She rocked it. She rocked the hardest things in her life, and she came back healthier and happier and bubblier and better. And I'm proud. That's the energy you're in, Aries. What are you afraid of? Why are you afraid of this? Why are you afraid to trust the universe? The universe is saying, give this up to me. Give this up to me. Why do you cling so tightly? Give it to me. I'm not tricking you. I'm not leading you astray. Give it up to me. Let it go. I had to let go of a doctor that I believed kept me alive for years, only to realize that over the past 6 months, I've lost months of my life to her because she does not genuinely care in the way that I thought she did. Maybe once, but not now. And that's okay because that's her journey. That's where she's at. So I'm good with giving her up. The universe can do what it needs to do with her. My time with her is done. I've done my magic. I've done my work, and I've done my goodness. It's her. And I have no ill will, but there's no love lost anymore either. Because my life matters. It makes a difference in this world. So does hers. And they should be equal. She placed hers above mine. And it wasn't in a medically way. It was literally her opinions of me. Her opinions of me bled through. And they were false opinions. She didn't really see me. And a doctor who doesn't see their patients is a doctor that does not need to be a doctor, in my opinion. I don't know who needs to hear that, but all right, let's take a look at your critical degrees. The 0 degree is the beginning of the generational change that you felt. The 13th, which is the second one, is building energy, that heeding the call inside of you. It's got a baby judgment kind of energy. We have the point of inner transitioning. This is where you shifted. Most of the time, what I feel and what I'm feeling here is this energy here is where this is, and this is helping you understand that this transformational death that has come is here. So let's take a look. You started with anxiety with the moon card, without those illusions, that anxiety, that makes perfect sense for what I'm talking about, because that's the nature of people not understanding. It feels so tricky. I feel this. I feel this wrongness growing inside of me, and I don't understand why, because I can hear the howling of the coyotes. And that's what these are. These are not wolves. In this card, these are coyotes. That is how they are designed. You hear that howling. And so you think something bad is coming. And that amplifies the anxiety. And when we have that amplification of anxiety, then we have to take a look at it. We have to take a look. Are we looking at something that's reality, or is the anxiety telling us a storyline? And sometimes the anxiety does tell us a storyline, and we have to navigate our way through that storyline in order to understand what's underneath it. But when we are operating out of anxiety, we have to understand the nature of how it sounds. Because when we give that anxiety up, when we give it back to the universe, when we say, okay, I know I'm anxious, so can you show me the truth? All of those illusions start falling away. And we start feeling that inner call, that inner heeding, or that call to heed internally. Yeah, triumph. You needed to win. You needed to win. That pressure was, you will get there. You will get there. When you know that you're going to win a battle, there gets to be a point where you kind of get this bravado energy, and we have to be careful. You were ready for the win because the call said, you're going to get this. That building of the energy inside of you is like, you will get this. You will be right. But when we're working from the original place of anxiety, then we're working from this original place of, do I even want what I say I want? Guys, I knew for years that I had cancer growing inside of my body. I told the doctors back in 2018, I said, you're missing it. You're missing it. I know you're missing it. And my fear is that you're going to miss it. And when we finally find out, it's going to be too late. And that's plagued me for years, especially when this shift happened. When my left shift happened. So let's find out for you the point of inner transition. Voyager. Again, these are all connected. These cards are all connected. And you guys are connected to my story. I don't know how, but that point of inner transition is when you shifted into, if I want to win, then I need to know what it is that I need to give up. In order to give up what I need to give up, I need to understand where it is that I'm going. Where are you going, Aries? Where is this journey taking you? Arrogance, it's taking you to a place where you understand. This arrogance isn't about you. This arrogance is about you understanding where these things are coming from. This is why I've been talking about the medical stuff. I get it. It's a similar energy. When people have these places of power, they can move in the wrong way. They can move with this arrogance. And when we can see their arrogance, that's when we triumph, because we've gone on this inner journey. We've gone internally. We've looked at all the shit that we need to look at. And so we understand there's no place for arrogance in this. There is no place for that. But if there is going to be a place for arrogance somewhere in your life, it's going to be in this knowledge that you have of yourself, because you've gone on this journey. And the people who have not gone on inner journeys, who have not dove into themselves and into their lives, those are the ones that are tricking themselves that they know what they're doing. Those are the ones where the universe comes in and says, no, I'm going to fuck with your shit. I'm going to mess around with it so that you can see the truth. When we move in a purity and an authenticity, when our anxieties come in and we say, you know what, I understand it's there, but I also understand what all of this is, and I'm going to move from the right place. And someone hits you with this arrogance, you have the power to change it, because you have the power to say, I know what I need and I will protect myself. The universe will protect me because I've been sanctified by the universe. I have given myself up to the universe in order for the universe to sanctify me and protect me. And that is something that nobody can take away. No one can take away from that. So Aries, this is what we need to realize, is that it depends on how you're moving, how you're speaking to yourself, how you're choosing to live your life. And that is what life boils down to. Choices. We make them, we break them, we continue to do. The choices that we make determine how our life goes. So all of these oracle cards that we have here, these two and these two, these are guidance for integration. This is about you allowing death to be your guide here so that you can move to the other side of this transit, other side of these lessons. I'm not going to divine these deeply. We have the threshold. Standing on the precipice of change, never gonna be the same again. Standing on the precipice of change, take a step and then we will begin. I have no idea what that is. Is that a song, or was that just something that Spirit played in my head? I don't know, but I've never heard it before. Oh my God. Do you guys have a connection to Gemini energy? Because I just finished their reading, Twins, Conscious Connections in 6. Some of you may be twins. Some of you may be vanished twins. That's what I am. I'm a vanished triplet, but my kids are vanished twins. Death and rebirth, darkness to light. There are duplications. Duplications is a big thing here with you guys. And then 13, precognition, psychic ability, and future vision. Okay. I'm not touching those. We're standing on the precipice of change, guys. Never to be the same again. 7, 6, 1, 4. What do you have here? Watch and wait. Life is a mystery. Take the lead. There's one more on the bottom for you guys. Yeah. Yes. I love it. I freaking love it. Oh. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This heart, let it mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Heart light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. We've got 8, 8, 13, 10, 13s, 8s. You guys are ready. You're ready. You're ready. Why aren't you ready? Because you see the coyote, and it's really a bobcat, and it's telling you to embrace the mystery. Let yourself shine, step over the threshold, connect with who you need to connect with, in spirit, in the physical, for yourself. Don't let the arrogance of others and the anxieties within your heart hold you back from the knowledge and the growth and the patterns that you have broken. Aries, now. Now is your day. Now is your time. Now is your glory. Now is the time for you to shine that light. Take the lead and let it shine. Let your heart out and let it shine, because my God, is it a good day for that. Holy shit, what a turn. All right, Aries, this is what I have for you. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to your guides, my guides, Great Spirit. Thank you to the energies. Thank you for the flow. Thank you for the moments where my ego came through, and thank you for tempering it back in order to give the divine perspective as well. Thank you for helping me connect on a multitude of different levels: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. And thank you always for letting me be the vessel. Thank you. Thank you for Aries. All right, Aries, I hope to see you at my next reading. Even if it's not your sign, just if you guys stick with me, I really appreciate it. I love you guys. Bye.